That's the other problem with this wrench, is that you can only reverse it from the head. I had a friend who was backing a bolt out and it got stuck against a panel, and so they couldn't reverse it to then get the bolt back in to free the ratchet. So I don't even remember how they ended up freeing it from the car. Oh crap. I just did the same thing. Oh, I just fucked up. Yeah, I just did the exact same thing I was talking about. Okay, so I gotta flip this switch in here somehow. The stupidity of this design. Gotta flip that. Got it. Oh, that's lucky. God, mother, son of a... Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So the very first thing we're going to do today is download our tune because I keep forgetting and I don't want to forget to the point where I can't download it anymore. So okay, so we're going to download from ECU. Okay, close. All right, so now here's the thing. So we need to save as a new file, and it's going to get all pissy about that. But so we have a file, version 12, from before we went to Bristol. So before the altitude change that could have potentially blown the motor. Again, we still have no clue what caused the motor to go. We have some ideas now. So we're going to do version 13 after the motor blows. Where'd the mouse go? This stupid thing. Okay. Save. Now, here's the thing though. So before we went to Bristol, we sent the learning map. Oh, where was that? Fuel? Learn table. Okay, ooh. So, you have this big old learn table here. Oh boy. It learned... Oh, wow. So, it looks like it undid all the learning that we had done here at sea level. So the learn table that I sent to the tune before we left was all negative 40% in this area, but then this learn table here is adding back 35%. So I don't understand that. So we're going to transfer the learning to base. Yes. And then we're going to save the file again. Okay, so now we have two files. So if I go to, ooh, yeah, that does not look good, does it? I don't know how to spin this graph around. That looks awful. So if we go and open version 12, and then we go to fuel, and then graph. It looks totally different. It looks awful. I mean, it looks terrible, but like, I don't even know how to describe this. So like the graph looks like this. You can see the whole center of the graph where it's been learning is lowered because of the restrictor plate. So the volumetric efficiency percent is low for the whole graph where the car's actually been learning. Okay, but then if we go to, why does it do this every time? The version 13, and we go and open the graph, Look at that. This part here, the volumetric efficiency has gone back up, which is incorrect. So I'm not really sure what happened. And then the efficiency down here went way down where it idles. This is like the idling area of the engine because of the altitude. So I'm not really sure what the hell happened, but it sounds like I'm gonna have to pay for a very, very expensive dyno tuning day once the engine's done, so we can lock the tune and prevent it from doing this again. Whatever this is here is no bueno. So yeah, that's not good. So anyway, we got our tune downloaded so we can send it to our tuner, so we can send it to the engine builder. We'll just start over with a completely fresh from scratch tune when we take it to the dyno, obviously. Or we could probably go back to the tune version 12, but if the cylinder number 6 was dead the whole time, then even tune version 12, which was running good, is still not correct. So that sucks. That's crappy. So anyway, we got our tune, so now we can continue with taking the engine out. Okay, so before we continue further, it would be smart to disconnect our battery and get it on a charger so that it doesn't blah. You know what I mean. I think it was 1/2 inch. And I'm disconnecting the negative specifically because there's too many things connected to the positive to mess with it. Like literally, I do not want to mess with the positive. It's yeah. So problem is I need to spread that and carefully so I don't mess it up. Okay. All right. So now we're going to put this down here where it can't get to the battery no matter what, and then we're gonna hook up our charger, which probably got thrown in a corner somewhere. Yeah, it was off in a corner. Okay, so we're gonna hook up a charger because this is a very expensive battery that we don't want to go dead. So yes, I'm gonna be very careful with it. I think last time I hooked it up, they never make these leads wide enough. Yeah, I think I just did that. Yeah, that should be fine. And then this goes right here to our convenient little outlet that I installed. This will do 20 amps too, if you ever need like high amperage, which I don't think I've ever needed more than 15. Okay, it's charging, and then we want to put a cover over this to prevent from like shorting out on anything, which really the chances of that are pretty low, but again, you never really know. So, ah man, installing the starter wires and everything sucks so much. I'm really gonna have to remove that starter. Depends on how much of this I want to put up with today on a Sunday when I should be relaxing, because that's what Sundays are for. Okay, that should prevent any accidental arc welding. So let's see here. we need to start on our accessory drives. So the alternator is the hardest one to do because it what I've been doing is, oh wow, that looks like it melted. Holy shit. It got so hot it melted the, oh, that's not good. So the alternator we kind of just flop over to the side. I really wish I had a way to get this stupid thing out of our way. But I think it's going to be an issue once we get to the point of pulling the motor. Okay, we need an 8, we need a 10. That might be an issue. Damn. Okay. So oil pressure sensor, steam port. Oh, I also need to do, well, the coolant temperature sensor can probably go. I mean, now would be a good time to do it. CTS plus coolant temp sensor. Might as well do it now while it's accessible. I think it was like a 17. No, maybe not. Maybe it's bigger. 22 is too big. Great. Let's see. Let's try. Well, I don't have deep wells, do I? That's might be a problem. 19. 19's close enough, so we can do 19 and pop the sensor out. It might drain coolant everywhere. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's already empty. I'll have to redo the sealing. So the coolant temperature sensor. And I'm worried that these sensors could be damaged from how hot they got. Because, I mean, I don't really... I mean, they got hot. Like, hot. So, it's another thing. Do I spend the however many, $20, $30 to... or 60, I don't really remember how expensive they are. To replace all the sensors with new sensors again, just because they could potentially be damaged and prevent problems down the line. I mean, it sucks. It's just every penny I spend is going to delay the project longer. So it's already not looking great. Okay, so step number 4 and 5 and 6 are done. Now we're going to go to number 7, accessory drive system. And we're probably going to completely reconfigure our accessory drive anyway. Potentially eliminate the water pump and go to an electric water pump. I don't know if I want to do that though, because I've already exhausted my wiring. Like, I don't have room for more wiring. So yeah, I don't know. I was looking at Corvette water pumps, but I don't know if they'll clear this cover or if they'll clear the throttle body. There's a lot of questionable things going on. So now I need, I believe it's I want to say it's a 14. It's not a 14, it's a 15. belt, and I'm gonna replace the belt for sure. I'm gonna keep it because hopefully it still has a part number on it somewhere, but yeah, it does. Because the belt squeaks sometimes. I don't think it's slipping, but again, I mean, let's say the belt is just slightly slipping, well then your water pump's not getting all the power it needs, right? I mean, it's a decent belt. It's not a Poly V belt, but okay, throw that over here. So, the fastest way to do this would be with this boy, if it'll fit. It's the one thing I've found with this is it's not thin enough of a head to really be a good ratchet. That's tight. Let's not tighten anything. Loose. Okay. So that one's already out. Probably should take this hose off first. Would be smart. I think I had to actually take off both ends of the hose and zip tie it out of the way. Okay. We can scooch that on back. That's the other thing, is this hose has a pretty tight little bend in it, so it makes me wonder if we're not getting enough water flow, which again, if we went to like, I don't know, oh, that was loose. There's a lot of things that we're gonna have to change, unfortunately. I mean, the reason why this bend is so tight is because we don't have any belt clearance right here, so that's also a concern. And also, should we replace the hoses, since the hoses have been severely overheated? You know, like I don't know what their temperature rating is. I need to, I guess, look that up. But so this, unfortunately, the way it's wired is kind of crappy. I should have put like a connector on it. I didn't really think it through, and it's too late now. So how did I do that the first time? Because it's pretty finicky. I think I just like did that basically. Excuse me. And of course my zip ties are missing. Well, we probably used them all at the race. I don't know if this is going to be long enough. All we need to do is just kind of keep this. Yeah, that won't be long enough. Shit. Okay, there they are. I thought I had another open bag. This bag's not even been opened. Where's the half-used bag? It's gone. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gotta be allergies. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Basically just kind of tying this out of the way. I don't really think that's great. We had it more out of the way last time, but whatever. Okay. Excuse me. So we need to disconnect this one also. That was also kind of loose. Okay, so I can get the water pump disconnected or unbolted and then pull that hose out. And both of those are going to be a challenge. Oh, wait. Duh. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know if that's going to reach or be too long. That's the other problem with this wrench is that you can only reverse it from the head. I had a friend who was backing a bolt out and it got stuck against a panel, and so they couldn't reverse it to then get the bolt back in to free the ratchet. So I don't even remember how they ended up freeing it from the car. It took them a while. Oh shit. Yep. Try and catch that as best I can. I'm not gonna be able to catch all of it. Oh crap. I just did the same thing. Oh, I just fucked up. Wow. Yeah, I just did the exact same thing I was talking about. Yeah. Oh no. I ran out of cat litter too. Cheap cat litter, I should say. So, yeah, I just messed up real bad. Uh-oh. I cannot believe I just did the exact same thing. Also, where did that pick go that I was using? I used it to release the... Yep, there it is. Man, this ratchet just not a good design. If I can get the mechanism turned. Okay, so I gotta flip this switch in here somehow. The stupidity of this design. I'm in trouble. And you can't, like, I don't remember how he, God, that's annoying. I don't remember how he was able to get it out. Gotta flip that. Got it. Oh, that's lucky. God, mother, son of a. Ah! Great. It just reminds me why I don't use that ratchet anymore, because it sucks. It's completely worthless. You could just use a hand ratchet and you'd have a much better day. Oh, for God's sake. I think it pushed my pulley bearing. One, two, three, four, five. One more. I'm gonna get new gaskets and seals for everything, because I mean they just got so hot. Oh, come on. Oh, that's why. Shit. How are you supposed to... You've got to be kidding me. I guess I need a ratcheting wrench. This is bad. It's stuck. Come on. Come out of there. Ah, wow. Okay. Alright, so now we should be able to, like, wiggle the pump out of here. Or it's gonna throw a fit either way. Get that off the engine. Where did that have a hook pick? Try and I don't want to mess up the I remember how I did this. I don't think it was easy. This one's gonna be very hot. So this is the hot side, I'm pretty sure. So it's gonna be like insanely melted from the heat that it was going through. So, yep. Oh yeah, okay. And then the water pump is gonna be full of shit. Just need to get it down here. Oh no, okay. Yep, nice, that was nice. And the thing is, the water pump's got so many different places to hide coolant, like it's never ever gonna be not a disaster to move a water pump around. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Oh man, I need to buy stock in this shop towel company. I go through way too many of these. I need to go buy more cat litter, I guess. And it's on the paint. Poor car. Okay, so we got that out. Note to self, buy more cat litter. Okay. Next, well, actually, the only thing left is the alternator now. This was also a pain in the ass. And I believe those are definitely not 10s. They're like, I'm trying to remember what they were. This will not work on those. Really need to clean the shop up. Okay, I want to say they were 12s. And of course that there's no room to work. What a surprise. 13? So I think the alternator's only held on with 3 bolts. Might have to go from the bottom on that one. So I'm gonna do this top one last, since it's kind of, you know, holding everything up for me. Might have to remove the radiator fans before we can pull this bolt out. Can't remember how finicky it was. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the bolt doesn't have to be all the way out to remove it. Putting it back in, I think we had the fans out. Really, the fans kind of can go in last. Damn it. Oh, come on. Just stay. I'm not in the mood for this shit today. Okay. All right, so come on. Man, that one's tight. You can do it. Everything down here is so filthy. Okay, that one's out. Go ahead and, not gonna let me drop the spacer, is it? Okay, so that one's out, that one's out. Now the top one, and this alternator, if I remember right, was very heavy. But we've also got another issue, which is that I think the place that we stuck the alternator last time to just kind of have it hang out has now been taken by this hood pin. That's really not even... okay. So that might be an issue, because now I might not have a place for the alternator to sit, which means I will have to disconnect all of it, which is not fun. So I need to... This is really a two-person job. I really wish I had help. Really, really wish I had help. I think no matter which way I do this, how am I gonna hold the alternator? I mean, I'm gonna have to like... I don't really see how you're supposed to do this. How did we do it last time? That's the question. Do we put a strap on it? I don't know if that's gonna help me though. Because I mean, like I said, this thing is heavy. Heavy. Again, this is a two-person job, for sure. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. That should be enough pressure. Where did the wrench go? Should be enough pressure to keep it from like falling down, hopefully. We'll find out the hard way in a second. So again, this thing is heavy. I mean, heavy. Okay. The accessory is just kind of stuck on here for a sec. Okay, I can get that out of the way, and I should be able to get that out of the way, which allows me to get... This one does not want to go. Come on. Yep, okay, that out of the way. And then this and this can come out. Okay, I need those. That needs to be cleaned, it's nasty. Okay. And I need those, and I need to rescue... Oh boy. There it is. That one. Okay. So now I need to somehow lift this ridiculously heavy alternator. Oh, well, I don't have a choice now. Okay, so how did we do that? I think we just kind of shoved it in here, but again, this bracket's in my way now. Man, I don't like that. That's sitting on my coolant tank. But I think that's how we had it the whole freaking, the whole time. I just don't like that. It's putting weight on a very old coolant tank. I really don't like that. I don't think I have much of a choice unless I want to take all... Wow, yeah, look, that melted. Wow, I'm glad I had heat-proof wire, because... Okay, that's gonna stay there. I probably should... put a safety bungee on it just in case it wants to fall. Don't really have anywhere to hook it though. Yeah, I don't really have anywhere. Ah! Doesn't seem like it's gonna go anywhere. Just really don't like having all that weight on my... that's what we did last time, I'm pretty sure. Might be better just to pull the alternator. Damn, I really didn't want to do that. But I think it would be negligent not to get the alternator off. So we're gonna do that. It's filthy from all that mud. And then we're gonna have to snip that. And then I think this is gonna cause a problem since it melted. Very glad I used high quality wire because it would have melted the wire and then we would have had even more problems. Okay, that looks like an 8. I'm gonna have to find a way to clean all this off. Not an 8. What? I got that tight. Holy crap. Now it's not attached to the vehicle, so it's going to be tough to get it. I'm putting pressure on my... I don't like that. Oh boy. Whoa, no, bad strategy. Shit. It's not a good idea to use an impact on a copper stud. I don't have a choice. Now I want to drop this. Oh, okay. That's why it was so tight. It was a lock washer. Okay, I'm just going to put this back on here. Okay, and then we're gonna pull this out. This is gonna go down here. I'm gonna have to clean all that up one of these days because it's, wow, that's in bad shape. All right, you're gonna go somewhere for now. You're gonna go on top of our race motor. Poor race motor's been sitting for so long. I'm really worried it's not gonna have any good seals by the time I get around to it. Okay. And then we can go ahead and do the crank sensor. Which is a mess. Or not crank sensor, sorry, the camshaft sensor. Just trying to protect the electric enclosure part of it. The oil part, nothing's gonna stick to, so. Cam. It should be pretty obvious based on the work step too that it belongs there, so that's gonna go in there. This thing is just a waste of money, honestly. I've never really found a decent use for it. Okay, so we've got, yeah, the radiator has to come out completely so this can clear and bring the engine forward. So I mean, really the next step is a two-person job, which is removing the radiator completely. So the radiator comes out, which I think we have to remove our skid plate mounting. Well, yeah, we might have to pull the skid plate bracket off. That sucks. Oh shit, look at all the mud that, oh boy. Oh shit. Oh man, I thought we protected that. Where did that mud get? Oh no. The oil pressure sending unit is fucked up. Oh man, something impacted it? I thought I had it protected. There's a freaking skid plate right here. How the hell did something impact that? You've got to be kidding me. That's gonna be a ton of work to replace that thing. Oh no. Oh man. That is so bad. I'm surprised it was still sending a signal. I mean, it's trashed. It's completely trashed. Oh boy. That's oh yeah, it's trashed. Piece of crap. I wonder how that happened. Something must have hit it pretty hard. Or it's just cheap junk to begin with. Great. That's great. That's more work I didn't want to do. Okay, let's see. What else here? What else? What What else can I do without help? Okay, so to get the motor out, yeah, I mean, pretty much I'm stuck for the time being. Especially because I need to get all this crap out of the way. I guess I can pull the oil filter. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have to screwdriver it, I think, because it's so covered in shit. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get an oil filter wrench to take that off. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Let's see, I need a screwdriver to hammer in it. Sucks. Crap, I might not even be able to get to it with the screwdriver. That's a problem. How the hell am I going to get this oil filter off? No, no way. No way is that gonna work. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How did I... Last time I think I got super lucky and I was able to use this, which this isn't really the right size. I think it was just like one of those pure luck scenarios where I was able to get this to work. It's filthy under there, of course. Oh yeah, pure luck. Or it was just loose. Either one. It sucks because it's a nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh yeah. Okay, I got lucky. I got lucky this time. Because like I said, this is not the right size. Use this one to try and keep from making too big of a mess here. I need to get all these fluids out of the way. Oh yeah. That's a nasty mess. That is a super nasty mess. I probably got dirt all over the oil adapter block, which is right now needs to come. Need to get this exhaust. The other thing I'm gonna have to drop the exhaust. I didn't really want to, but I think at this point I don't have a choice. Just more work. More work. Step 7, accessory and drive systems. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed without help, so anyway. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive